Right boys, so we just looked at the versus Tagliafico objectives, and as promised, we're now going to go over the Everton objectives. Now if you guys are new to these objective guides, it is basically the most popular series on my channel. Now essentially what we do is I go over all of these objectives just to run down through all of them. I give you guys my tips and tricks, and the most anticipated part of the video, I build you guys a squad builder between 15 and 25,000 coins that you can use to complete these objectives. If you guys do go on to enjoy it, make sure to drop a like, and as well make sure to subscribe for objective guides, play reviews, and we've got some other videos coming out now and again, such as custom tactics. Maybe we've got some big pack openings, etc, etc. So if this does sound like a video that does or a channel that does interest you, make sure to drop a sub. We are gaining on 10k quite closely. Now starting off, lads, we're just going to go over all of these objectives, and I'll kind of explain what to do. We'll then have a look at the renowned rivals friendlies game mode, and then obviously we'll get into the squad builder and the tips and tricks. Sounds good? Let's get into it. Starting off, we've got score 15 goals in a live FUT Friendly renowned rivals, which I'll get into in a minute, with a full squad of players from Brazil. Assist 3 goals with through balls in a live FUT Friendly with a full squad from Brazil, scored 8 separate matches and win 4 matches. So essentially it's exactly the same as Argentina, except Argentina is assist 3 goals with crosses, whereas Brazil is just with through balls. Honestly, looks like Everton is going to be an easier card to complete than Tagliafico. Now as well, if you guys are interested in what Tagliafico's card looks like, because obviously you cannot see it on when you try look at the options, you can't see it in game, so you have to have a look on Footbin or Concept. So if you guys are wondering, this is what his ice version does look like. 92 pace, 85 shooting, honestly looks really good. Compare him to his fire version. Now his ice version has 4 more shooting, but his fire version has 8 more passing. So I feel like if you were to play him as a central player like a cam or a striker, I feel like you'd go for the ice version because he's got better shooting. But if you're going to play him out wide or as a central attacking midfielder, I would go for the 87 passing, because plus 8 passing, you need passing more as a more creative player. So it really just depends where you're going to play him, but both of these cards look really good. Let's flip back to the main screen here. But honestly, man, I think this is a really good objective. But assist 3 goals with through balls is just going to be triangle on the PlayStation and Y on the Xbox. Score in 8 separate matches will come easily, and obviously to win 4 and the score 15 goals with Brazilian players is once again going to be relatively easy. It's going to take 8 separate matches, and that is scoring with players in it. So 8 separate matches. Probably get this done in an hour and a half or 2 hours, depending on if you do gold and gold or not, which we'll get into soon. Now, as for the renowned rivals game mode, country/regions max 1, and I'm assuming as well that does include the bench, and as well you can have at most 1 lone player. So if you're still hanging on to that lone Pele that everyone got at the beginning of the year, if you pre-ordered the Ultimate Edition, I think definitely this is the time to use it, as he is Brazilian, and you can obviously have a lone player. Let's get into a squad builder, lads. Right, boys, so this is the team we have come up with. We've just kept it as a 4-4-2 formation. But starting off at left striker, we have gone for Gabriel Jesus, who is actually currently in packs as a freeze player or a versus ice player, whatever it's called. We do currently have him in packs, right, lads? So you would want to buy him soon, because with his gold card being out of packs and we are using that, he's only going to be going up. But he is that cheap prem meta striker that everyone uses at the beginning of the game. 5'9" with high medium. He's got insane pace. His dribbling is unreal with 91 agility and 87 balance. His shooting as well as solid. He's going to definitely be one of the best players on the pitch for you, and a very nice card to use in these objectives. At right striker, we've got Richarlison, another meta player, 4-star skill moves with that 5-star weak foot, 83 pace. His shooting's okay, his dribbling as well is really nice, disregarding the agility and especially the balance of 73. He's got good in-game dribbling, good ball control, but I feel like with Richarlison, right, he's got the pace on him and he's got the 5-star weak foot, so he's going to be amazing to have up top. Left mid, we have gone for Galeno as well, 4-star, 3-star, okay dribbling, incredible pace, and other than that, his stats are kind of average, but that's realistically all you need on the wing, especially for a 900 coin card. You've got pace and dribbling and vibes. That's literally it. You'll definitely get the job done. Left centre mid, we've gone for Rafinha. I was going to use Paulinho, but he's currently extinct. He's currently 17,000 coins because he's no longer in packs. So we're going to go for Rafinha at left centre mid, and right centre mid, we're going to go for Lucas Paqueta. Right mid as well, you've realistically got an option between Rafinha or Lucas Moura, but we are going to go for Lucas Moura. 4-star, 93 agility, 92 balance, 90 pace. Honestly, absolutely unreal. Left back, we've gone for Paulo Otavio as well. Sure, his physical is definitely his worst stat as he's only got 45 strength, but his dribbling is really nice and his pace is absolutely perfect. Left centre back, we've gone for another card that we've seen in a lot of starting teams, and that is indeed Eder Militao. Right centre back, Lucas Verissimo, or Verissimia, I'm probably butchering that, but you guys can see it on the screen. Right back, Bruno Perez, and in net we have gone for Neto. Now, usually I'd say tip number 1 is use your super subs on the bench. I mean, as well, make sure to search your club for Brazilian players. For example, I've got Neymar, David. Like I could obviously use these players, right? But this is a cheap squad builder for you guys. But if you guys maybe got a David Neres, a ones to watch to least get in the club, then it's a no-brainer. You'd obviously want to try get them in a team and like build the team around them, if you will. But no, this is a bench we have gone for. Genuinely, you just need a full Brazilian team. We've just gone from low to high Brazil. But to fill the bench out, personally, what I'll do is I'll go Brazil and then max by now 300 coins. Okay, so I've obviously gone quite a bit, 400 coins maybe. Okay, so obviously everyone's trying to do this right now. So, but you guys get what I'm doing, what I'm trying to do. For the bench, I'll just search Brazil. There we go, 1k coins. Search Brazil. Buy all the players, the cheapest Brazilian players, to fill the bench out, because obviously you need the bench to be Brazilian. Heading on over to tip number 2, lads, is going to be chemistry styles. Now let me switch over to the desktop view. Now I do have to mention I am not sponsored, nor am I affiliated with FUTBin. I'm just using these guys as an example, and I mean it's a brilliant website as well. But basically, let's take Lucas Moura. Why not? Let's take Lucas Moura for an example. Now what I'm trying to say with chemistry styles, as you can see, 1.3k on the PlayStation is 2k on the Xbox, and as you can see here, all these different chemistry styles. You can try the different chem styles on them, and the beauty of this app, it will show you what it improves. For example, chuck a marksman on him, gives him a +7 shooting, he goes to 86 shooting, 89 finishing, 90 shot power, 85 long shots, and as well he gets a +9 dribbling and a +10 physical, and he goes to an 85 rated right wing in game with a marksman. So although he's 81 rated, with a marksman applied, he's going to perform like he's an 85 rated card. A hunter puts him to essentially max pace, gets a shooting boost, and as you can see, puts him to an 83 rated left wing in game. So basically, the moral of the story, as you guys can see, chemistry styles just make the players feel a whole lot better in game. Like Lucas Moura, as I said, although he's 81 rated, with a marksman, he's an 85 rated in game. And that goes for all of your attackers, all your midfielders. You don't have to go out and buy shadows for your defenders and hunters for your attackers, because they cost like 4,000 to 5,000 coins a pop. But what you can do is set your club for chem styles you have. For a centre mid, you might want to use an engine, gives them a +5 pace, a dribbling and a passing boost, and it'll just make them feel that much better in game. Marksmans, I think marksmans are very cheap, like they're only like 300-400 coins, and as you saw, the boost it gave Lucas Moura was absolutely spectacular, and it might just be that winning edge over your opponent, having the chem styles and having your players perform better than their stats actually suggest. Now, heading on over to tip number 3 and the final tip. This one is going to be completely up to you guys, but this is a game mode you can do golden goal in. Sure, you have to score 15 goals with a Brazilian player, so you may do golden goal in maybe 6 or 7 of them, and then you'll play the last couple games trying to score as much goals as possible. But essentially, golden goal, if you guys don't know what it is, let me just explain. So essentially, if you concede first, you're going to quit, and if you score first, if your opponent's also doing golden goal, he's going to quit. The whole idea around golden goal is, you can play 6 or 7 games in the time it would take you to play one. Let's say you score a goal 1-0 up in the 10th minute and your opponent quits, there you go. You've literally won a game and it took only 10 in-game minutes. Maybe you concede a goal within 7 or 8 minutes, then you'll quit, and simple as just jump into the next one. Not everyone will be doing golden goal, but I highly do recommend it. If you are someone that's going to be doing golden goal like myself, as you can see over there, over there you go, once the camera's flipped, over there, you can see my squad name is Golden Goal, right? Now, if you are doing golden goal, make sure you make your squad name Golden Goal, because that way, when you're loading into the game, your opponent's team will pop up, and your team will pop up, and your opponent will see your team name of Golden Goal, so he'll be like, okay, sweet, this dude's doing golden goal, I'll do the same thing. But not everyone will be doing golden goal. Please don't send anyone abused if I'm not, because I know some people do. It's a hot topic in the community. It's not ratty if you're doing golden goal, goal, nor is it ratty if you're not. In my opinion, it just speeds up the process, so it's just a no-brainer, like why wouldn't you? And this is an objective you can definitely do so for the golden goal. Anyway, boys, we're just going to recap over the objectives, just so confirm, make sure everything works all good. As you can see, the score 15 goals in the live FUT Friendly with players from Brazil, or with anyone in your team, score 15 goals. Now, obviously, with golden goal, you'll have to maybe stay a few matches and just farm those goals, but you will notice quite often, maybe your opponent will score a goal. Like if you go 1-0 up, your opponent will score and make it 1-1, and he'll jam his controller. That would be a prime time to try and score those 15 goals. Assist 3 goals with through balls, which is just triangle on the PlayStation and Y on the Xbox. Score in 8 separate matches, and as well win 4 matches. Lads, this is a relatively easy enough objective. If you guys need any other tips, or if you're stuck, please let me know down below. I'll try and get back to you guys in the next 12 hours or so. Lads, it's been your boy Davis, and until next time, see you later, boys.